are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah, I don't really wanna wait. Shit crazy. I don't really wanna waste it. Yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. The life that I live so amazing. God had blessed me with such greatness. So my dreams I'ma keep chasing. Keep that first and I'ma have patience. And watch how it fall together. I pray that I ball forever. R.I.P. I lost my dog forever. Can't pick up the phone and call them never. They supposed to be right here to ball together. Fuck up the check at the mall together. They run a check up and we stun on them niggas. But it ain't the same without you on them pictures. I miss you, my nigga. I miss you, my nigga. But I know you're still with me. I don't really wanna waste. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. I ain't got a plan to waste it. All the bullshit kept me praying. Know you better when you're changing. Hope my daddy see me make it. Cause I ain't got a plan to waste it. I had never paid a paycheck. I've been waiting on my bread, yeah. Getting paid for my eggs, yeah. I've been living till it's over. Fuck it up and never fold up. Tell my niggas never give in. Give them thinking I pay rent. And I don't wanna waste it. Mama told me that I couldn't come back if I leave. Thankful God gave me the keys. Without my niggas, don't know where I would be. Wasting this talent with nobody. If I don't make it, nigga, that's my problem. Gotta make it on my time. And the women got me. And I don't really wanna waste it. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. I'ma say walk like you made a goal. You one step away, feel it in your soul. She said get the fuck up when they knock you down. It's about what you do when they knock around. Your father ain't died so you couldn't live. It's your job to go through what he could've did. Should I roll like the new me? Trying to stack up that loose lead just to flip it like Bruce Lee. Shit, my son need me more than broke. When I'm lost in the flow, it keep me afloat. It's been months since my son looked me in the face. When you can't find a way, then you make a way. I don't wanna waste it. Oh, I don't wanna wait.
This project is something that I've never, ever seen Hollister do. This is a real dream come true. Hi, my name is Gerald Brown, and this is the Midwest Kids Hollister Collection. We just invest in real people. So I want people to see the clothes and be able to see themselves in it. The collection looks amazing. It's like a dream come true in so many ways.
I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. I be trying to stay low key like them quicksands. But I stick out like them damn kickstands. Quick, man, have a sit, man. Lyrical hit, man. I'm gifted. How I be shit and getting them pissed, man. Man, hand me a band if I had to move my hand. Move when I'm hungry, always eat, be going ham. God gave me demands, take off from Uncle Sam. And I don't give a fuck, cause that nigga ain't my fam. I'm steady climbing, kings and queens behind me. Earth girls aligning, everything in timing. Put the G in grinding, hate me cause I'm rising. JBB golden, all the gold I'm mining, yeah. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
Yeah, coming out, dripping so hard I'm about to drown. Write that down. Hear this, be quiet, I'm smoking loud. Jumping all in the crowd, playing to win. Can I foul? Pressure to win, won't throw in the towel. Pressure made diamonds, I'm shining now. Queens on the block for the rain. Make it rain cause I'm hot like a flame. Got a king, said I'm hard to maintain. I be hot in the sky like a crane. No salon. Niggas be snakes, but mow your line. Get a cake like a pound, I ain't talking dog. Drip from the thrift, fuck them all. Jamal on base. Run it up, win the race. I'm tired like a lace. Gotta eat, haters on my plate. Only real can see fake. Queen on the beat, king for real place. Heart too big, no time for hate. Money trees, give me shade.
Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the ropes. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Thursdays.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all been? It's your best friend. That's right. It's your girl, the Hood Unicorn, aka Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka Uni the Motivator. But tune in each and every morning because I will wake your ass up, and I be throwing in a little bit of frizzle stern. You know, I teach you something, but I say it kind of nasty, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. In the building with me today, I've got my guest co-host, the yin to my yang. I've got the up to my down, the round to my square. I've got my bestie, my friend, Tate.
The round to her square.
You like that, didn't you?
I was like, what is that? An octagon?
Like, you know,
What's an octagon?
You know what I'm saying? The triangle to my octagon, or I don't know.
What is an op? What is op?
Octagon?
Oc is 8. What is op?
Octagon. Octagon is
An octagon in the Pentagon.
No. Octagon is when the shape is violet.
This is my friend with her own. You need to make your own dictionary.
Octagon has pointy sides. They'll jib you because it's the ops.
It's an octagon.
I can't do this morning.
Oh no, you gonna do this morning. What? We doing this morning. We doing this and we doing it. LL Cool J. Look, let me tell y'all something. With us two old broads in here, y'all gonna hear all kind of old ass references today. Okay? I'm telling you right now, don't y'all say shit if we up here talking about some shit you ain't never heard of before.
God.
Okay? And we drinking. So good morning. As y'all already know, on it's Thursday. On Thursday, we talk about wigs. That's right, we talk about cannabis, and it's great because I have the fairy godmother herself in the building. So for anybody who doesn't know Tay, needs to know Tay, and you should know Tay, Tay is the real CBD lady, okay? When it comes down to them CBDs, this is the person that you want to talk to about it. Shout out to her. She was the first person who ever gave me a dab, and she dabbed my back out. Remember when I told y'all the other day that I had cannabis and I had it as a suppository?
Oh shit!
I remember that. And then y'all was like, how did y'all get weed as a suppository? Her. I messed around and told her my back be hurting because it do. My back, I have chronic back problems, and she was like, "Oh, you should try this."
She stay up that back though.
Yeah, and she was like, "You should try this." So it was a little capsule, and I was like, "Do I take it orally?" And she was like, "No, you know, up the back." And I was like, "Okay, bet." So I did it, and I was like, "This." I was so good. Let me tell you something. My back felt like a 15-year-old girl the first time she was hunching. I was ready. Like I could have did anything that
you
day.
did. And I can tell you, she called me in the morning. But
yeah. So then my dumb self was like, "So what happens if you put it in the front?" So I popped it up the coochie.
La la la.
I called her the next morning and was like, "Hey, did you know that weed can make your woohoo go, baby?"
So if anybody needs that special lube, holla at me.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. That's exactly what we did. We bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Oh wow.
No, so I brought her in today because she has an event coming up this weekend. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be making my treats for it probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, Thursday is after Friday.
It's not this weekend. It's the 25th. She's very bad with dates.
Oh, it is only
but
the
thank
16th.
You for that extra week of promo.
Oh, yeah, because I've been
dope.
telling them about it. I'm sorry, because I promise you I would have been ready on Saturday.
I know your friend. She'd be extra ready.
I would have been ready. I would have pulled up there and been like, "Where the fuck y'all at?"
If you need somebody to be extra early on time, that's Sunshine.
I am
the hood unicorn.
And then I'm going to complain about it. Because nobody else is going to be on time. Everything going to start late. And I'm going to complain because I actually got here when y'all said to get here and nobody else did. So I'm working on that. I'm working on my CP time. I promise you, I really am. Because the white side of me gets on time. But she has an event coming up on the 25th. I've been posting it in my stories. Y'all been seeing it. But later on in the show, I really want you to go ahead and talk to them about the event, and not just the event, but the actual space. Okay. All right. So get that in your mind. I know people are wondering what's up with this hat she got on. Is she a chef? She used to in the past, but don't ask her to cook now. She'll only brunch for you.
I'll brunch for you. I'll French toast you out and mimosa you out.
Brunch for you. And she'll even have somebody else come over and cook for you.
I will.
But Tay has never made me a meal. I've had breakfast with Tay, and it be good. But Tay has never. You realize that, right?
You never asked. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know that, and you got a big one, and so therefore, when you ask, thy shall receive.
Okay, I want salmon with the L.
You can have whatever you want. You pick a day, and I will come and make it for you, or you can go to my house.
Stuffed ones where they get the salmon and it had a big thick booty on it.
I actually can do you a stuffed salmon. You like cheese? I can stuff it with some cheese for you.
Yeah,
I can do you one.
I need something to help me go boo-boo later. So.
I can pan sear it for you and stuff it on a bed of nice, mashed potatoes or red potatoes.
Like mashed potatoes.
Okay, we could do kale. Eat some greens in your life.
I'm not that healthy, friend. You can put on some rice.
All right, Sunshine. We will give you a nice.
Cuckoo. I want some cuckoos on it.
It's cootie coos.
Yeah, I want some cootie coos on it.
But yes,
You know
I will
what I'm
cook for her and she will tell you how it is.
Yeah, but she has this hat on because it's in homage to a friend that we lost to lupus. His name is Mo, and long live Mo. What? And Mo is actually one of the reasons why we are the friends that we are.
It is the reason.
He brought us together, and I think about him often, and I thank him for that because this one right here, thick and thin, like we cuss each other out weekly, and then we still friends. It's
Or
amazing.
monthly, whenever she wants. Sometimes she goes ghost, semi-monthly.
You know. Oh yeah, be my friend is to know that I will disappear on your ass, and it's nothing against you or anything else. It's just the only people that I can't disappear from is them that live at my house.
Yeah,
I have tried.
It's a life sentence. It's a life sentence.
Trying, and then this morning I had this epiphany. I was like, man, these kids might not move out at 18. These Percocet babies ain't the kind of kids that want to just leave soon as they can. These Percocet babies ain't like crack babies. Crack babies would tell their parents, soon as I turn 18, I'm gone. I can't wait to get out soon as I'm 18. And parents be sitting there talking about, you gonna stay. You think that you love it here. And we was gone and never looked back. I never moved back in my mama's house once I was gone.
We were like Forrest Gump, and I was running.
And kept going. Okay? These Percocet babies, they be looking at you talking about, Mom, so you gonna trick out the basement for me? Trick out the basement? That was about to be the boom boom room. I was about to put one of them firefighter poles in that bad boy so I could slang down that bad boy quick. We was gonna put red lights everywhere and a foam pit. Nobody was thinking about you.
But see, that's a good. I'm glad you mentioned that. Is that where stripper poles came from? Fire poles? Were firemen and firewomen the first strippers?
Were firewomen the first strippers?
With clothes on?
That's no. No.
I mean, but they have to strip out. They have to strip though.
Strip pole, where the first, you know me, I like to know the first of everything anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first stripper pole?
I bet you it was at a firehouse and somebody decided it was like
they
yeah, it was like take it off. And they was taking it off.
You know,
and they was on the pole.
Oh, they can see you. This just because it's radio. You know what I'm saying? Look, there it go. Yeah, they so hard at.
She gets me out of my element, just so y'all know. So when I'm with her, she is the me. She's everything that I am not, just so y'all know. So
but we're gonna have a great day today, and I'm gonna pull it all out of you, baby. I'm gonna pull it out of you, put it in you, and rub it around.
Oh, please, it's been a minute.
Don't get me talking over here. So good morning. We're gonna get this day started off with some cannabis conversations. Y'all already know I love to talk about cannabis, and the reason why we talk about cannabis is because we want to take the stigma away from it. There is no reason why we should be able to talk about alcohol, tobacco, and everything else like it's normal, but the moment we talk about weed, we start whispering. Because I'm not going to whisper about weed. I'm not going to sit up here and act like or pretend like I don't consume it. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like this is not my medicine. And I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like that I'm some kind of burnout. I do more than most of y'all. And I'm high the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest. So we're going to continue to make sure y'all people who are still kind of, on the fence about it, we push you over that bitch. Okay. You know why?
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag A-Gram.
A-Gram. All right, now that we've said our hood prayer, here we go. This first story I have, it's called No Green in Red. Okay, I call it No Green in Red. Y'all, let me tell you something about people. Y'all hear about a good thing, and y'all go and look up a good thing. Okay. Now, for as long as I can ever remember, Amsterdam was the place that you go to smoke weed and look at hoes, right? You get to smoke weed in the cafes, and you go to the red light district and you see the hoes in the windows. Y'all done messed it up. So, it will soon be illegal to smoke cannabis on the street in Amsterdam's red light district under new regulations unveiled by the city. Y'all messed it up. It's your fault.
Can't have anything.
We can't have nothing.
Can't have anything.
I blame y'all Percocet babies, because crack babies did not destroy this. We had it for a while.
We appreciate good things.
We appreciate good things. And then y'all Percocet babies came around, and y'all got to start doing things without your parents around, and y'all just making shit wrong. What did y'all do? Let's find out. The laws will come into effect mid-May and aim to improve the livability for the residents who have long complained of disruption caused by tourists. Sex workers will also have to close their venues at 3 a.m. Now, see, the only thing good open after midnight is legs, and now legs gotta close.
At 3 a.m. now, so at least you know.
But I'm saying, though, some people can go forever and ever. 3 a.m. might not
and
be
ever,
enough. Ever. They might need a 6 a.m. Okay, local media reported that almost all councilors supported taking action to reduce nuisance to residents. The city council also announced on Tuesday that restaurants and bars would have to close by 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, and no new visitors would be allowed into the old city district after 1 a.m. Oh, they think you know who moved over there and made this law? Keisha. This sounds like some shit Keisha would do. Curfew. Keisha. Y'all know which Keisha I'm talking about, right?
Moose for you.
We used to have a mayor named Keisha. And Keisha was the mom of Atlanta, okay? If Kip was the dad, Keisha was the mom. Kip said, oh, y'all go out and play. Keisha said, not these kids.
Better be in the house before the lights come on.
Not these children.
Wow.
Currently, the sale of alcohol from shops, liquor stores, and cafes in the red light district is illegal from Thursday to Sunday after 4 p.m. Now the council will ask vendors to completely remove alcohol from their storefronts during that time or hide them from view. It's illegal to consume alcohol in most public spaces in Amsterdam. The Dutch capital is well known for its cannabis cafes and attracts millions of tourists a year. But locals have complained that they attract street dealers and that drug and alcohol abuse is driving up crime rates. Under current laws in the Netherlands, it's a criminal offense to possess, produce, or deal drugs. However, the Dutch have a toleration policy that allows coffee shops to sell cannabis under strict conditions. One of those conditions is that coffee shops must not cause any nuisance, and the government has offered them to stop attracting foreign drug users. In addition to the new laws, Amsterdam Council will launch a Stay Away campaign in the spring to target tourists traveling to the capital for drugs, alcohol, and sex purposes. So, again, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up a good thing. You've traveled.
I was raised overseas.
Yeah. So, have you ever been to the Netherlands?
Amsterdam? Oh yeah.
You have? What was it like over there?
I mean,
cheese. Did you let somebody touch your nether regions in the Netherlands?
No. Sorry.
Damn. All right. So
I had cheese.
How was it? You got cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, cheese. They got good cheese in the Netherlands.
Holland. So I'm thinking about. I didn't get a chance to participate in the. I didn't get a chance to participate in any of that. I didn't start smoking at 35.
So this is a late bloomer. Okay. For anybody out there who believes that you start smoking cannabis the moment you get it around you.
35, baby.
Not her. She was well seasoned. Okay. She already had vintage vagina when she took her first puff.
And now I can't stop. Won't stop. You can't stop.
Because I blew my lungs out because of her. Yep. I blew
Just say no. We had Dare, remember? I wonder what happened to Dare.
I know what happened to
the dog.
I know what happened.
Poor dog.
Too many kids up there like me talking about, they don't make sense, sir. I'm telling you, the moment
he's probably somewhere high.
The moment the DARE officer said that a crackhead will try to peer pressure you into smoking crack, I was done. I was done with the lies, because I was like, it's no way somebody who steal their mama's antenna gonna try to share their drugs with you.
My
and
God.
force their drugs on you for you to waste them. Like, nobody's going to waste their drugs on you like that. That's dumb. All right, so the next story that I have is called Only Three Stoners. Okay, we would have gone to jail over this a couple of times.
Oh shit!
Yes, listen to this. A
locked.
Rhode Island bill to criminalize marijuana use in groups of 3 or more people is being rewritten.
Oh yeah.
So basically, up in Rhode Island, if it's 3 people on a blunt, y'all going to jail.
Well,
as you should, because it don't need to be more than 2 lips on a blunt anyway. If it's 3, that means roll another one. At least that's what it means in my circle.
Facts. Rotation.
If it's 4 people, it needs to be 2 blunts in rotation. Okay? Like
1 blunt? We don't do no 1 blunt.
We don't do no 1 blunt. It just doesn't make sense.
No.
But this shows you that people were just writing whatever and allowing their propaganda to seep into some of these bills, because like, it's 4 adults in my house, so we're going to jail.
Let's go back. So I smoke, you smoke. I smoke, you smoke. I smoke, you smoke. They want us to get high.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy.
Sharing is caring, so I thought.
So,
and what is the phrase? 2 is, what is that? 3's a company.
3's a company. What is a company? 3. Hey y'all, 3's a company.
I told y'all I have already started in the vibe. I have no idea, but I could have swore it's like when you go on a date. Like, what's the thing with a date when you have
3's a crowd, friend?
Oh yeah.
3's a company.
3's a company.
I'm writing that
down. It is a company. It's a
3's a crump.
Whatever.
K-N-Y. 3's a company. What time is this at? 12:24. All right. Yep. No, 27. 28. Yep. 3's a company. I'm coming back to this one. Oh no, I'm coming back to this one.
I mean, but it might be a company, nowadays, 3 hands.
I've never heard of a company before.
We made a word today, okay?
Yep.
I told y'all that
in a dictionary.
Yeah, All Hustle No Fear is gonna start having it like a nice little dictionary.
You're not the first person who said that.
Yes, 3's a
company. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. A controversial bill filed in Rhode Island earlier this month would make it illegal to have cannabis at gatherings of 3 or more people. It has been withdrawn and is being reworked, its sponsor says. Hosting essentially any social event where marijuana is used or possessed would carry a fine of $500 to $1,000 under the proposed as introduced. So basically what they're saying was, at first what they had in this bill was that if there's more than 3 people at a social event and there is cannabis in the building, okay, because they just said possessed. They didn't say smoked. If it's cannabis in the building, you guys will be fined $500 to $1,000. Make that shit make sense.
Well, so it means you got have $333, and you gotta have $333, and I gotta have $333.
This would piss me off, because what if you had weed in your bag and didn't share, and now the police blow us up, and then they's like, oh, it's 5 people here, and this person got weed. There's possession now, and who owed $500? The whole group, the group as a whole, or each individual with the ticket? Because that can piss me the hell off. You want to talk about this? See, weed is
Where is this?
Drug.
Where is this?
Rhode Island.
All right, so first and foremost, we would not be there.
Right.
But,
okay. Touche.
And before we step foot in Rhode Island, I'm sorry, you Rhode Islanders, but I need to know all the laws.
Yeah.
All the deets.
That's crazy. Okay, so if enacted, the measure would severely limit adults' ability to use cannabis under Rhode Island's legalization law. By requiring a host of more than 2 people to take all responsible steps to prohibit the use or possession of any marijuana or other controlled substances by anyone at the gathering. Okay, so I can see it now. We walking in. Hey, everybody, you gotta put your weed and your cocaine in the box and leave it outside.
Why did
Write
you
your
choose
name
cocaine?
on it. Here's a ticket for your cocaine. Here's a ticket for your weed. Cause what? Any reason? What is reasonable? Strip searches?
See,
cavity searches?
This
is not reasonable. I'm glad y'all withdrew this bill because this don't make sense. If you come into my house, I'm not stressing out about what's in your pockets unless you're sharing.
But see, I just want. I love the fact that now we go on a serious note, because I love the fact that you're bringing this up, because people don't realize, for states that have not been legalized, look at the states that are legalizing and look at what the statutes are, limitations, and then we always, it should be legalized. You should be very careful what we ask for.
Yeah, exactly.
We should be very, very careful what we ask for, because once we get it in Georgia,
they're definitely gonna make some stupid laws for this. You know,
one person can smoke. Only one person can smoke on a blunt.
You know. So let's listen. The legalization has been withdrawn for more editing, rewrite. Flag did not indicate whether the revised bill might differ from the original, nor did he answer questions from Marijuana Movement about the rationale behind the bill in a state where cannabis is now legal for adults 21 and older. Now, this is my thing. If you're trying to stop things like cannabis pop-ups, cannabis dens, then say that it's a business. But if this is a residential area or a kickback or something like that with friends or something like that, this could be really detrimental to brown people. Because if the police break up your party and one person has marijuana on them, then you're subjecting everybody to a charge that is unnecessary. This is why we talk about this, y'all. Yeah, people have laughed and been like, oh, you talk about weed on your show? And it's like, you haven't really paid attention to what I'm talking about. Because I'm not just talking about the fact that, oh, I'm a stoner and I pop a weed pill in my ass, but my bum. No. You know, that's the funny part about it. But let's talk about the logistics of this. Let's talk about the legalese of this. Let's talk about the propaganda and the fact that some shit just don't make sense, you guys. Like the fact that this bill even made it, as far as it made it. Nobody said, so it was no smoker that helped do this bill. That was like, I got two friends. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I probably think it was somebody that,
like,
did.
I can understand. I can understand if they put at least like 50 people. If it's more than 50 to 100 people in there, you got to do this, that, and the third. Then I'll be like, you know what? Okay, y'all trying to regulate stuff like the cafes and stuff.
What is the demographic for Rhode Island for where this area is? That's a good question, because that could say a lot too. Like, and then I would question that. I would get the demographics of the area that we're talking about, or just the whole state, and then I would talk about, actually go into some research and figure out, like, so if you're only judging this based off of unbrown people versus brown people,
more than one person together,
other sorts of things, combinations of things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not on the computer.
Not on the computer.
Not on the computer. Oh, it's safe. It's safe. It's okay. It's okay. Lord Jesus. My friend has this. I have a drug issue. It's called clumsy as hell.
She has the hospital.
Give me the number. We not get no younger. We ain't getting no younger. So baby, come over. Then I'll be your lover. So just give me the number. We ain't getting no younger. So baby, come over. Then I'll be your lover. I don't want no waiting for your love. Been through the fire, stand in the road for your love, girl. I don't want no waiting for your love, girl. Life just not the same without your love. Your love is a drug and I'm addicted. I'm really a dog, but I'm afflicted. She know I be on that road making a quick kiss. Hey, shawty gotta make that money flip. She know how to hide this big shit. Shotgun with the shadow and the chopsticks. Bust down my records when I stop trip. You play games and make it your pop quick. Cause every time I need a deserve that on top. Yeah man, I'll leave the other gangster. Straight, yeah, chop it is something pink like Western from. This is your fan from. Give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number. We not get no number. Give me the number. Give me the number. Give me the number. We not get no number. I don't want no waiting for your love. Been through the fire, standing in the road for your love, girl. I don't want no waiting for your love, girl. Life just not the same without your love, girl.
You're tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Go over to your Play Store and download Hits 92.3. Don't want to miss your favorite show? Click that tab in the top left-hand corner and set the alarm. You'll never miss another episode. Love all of the shows and can't decide? Then scroll down and rate Hits 92.3 and also leave a message for your favorite radio personality, letting them know what an amazing job they're doing. While you're at it, go over to our Instagram page and follow us on Hits 92.3.
They go crazy. And I let the person, cause there's not for certain. She got so I'm searching, like I'm working, trying to make the picture perfect. There's so much pain inside, it's hard to imagine not trying. Been on and hanging in, with tears in my eyes. Look at me, look what your love has done to me. Feeling like I'm over the edge, feeling like I'm incomplete, feeling like I'm meant to be, feeling like I just can't take it, feeling like I'm trying to keep it up and looking to against the fight, feeling like I'm going down. She was nice and then I drowned, feeling like I can't get enough, feeling like I had enough. Where do where hustle go? Hustle go when daytime is gone. The feeling when we crash and burn. Do we stay in love or do our love adjourn? My love, and then follow me till the moon and stars up. Make it rain, my love, my love. Love you, baby, give me love. I'm for work, happy, do some things deep inside the pain. Know the feeling of being down, looking up to see the ground, trying my best to stay composed. I like it out that I can't be found in a day like this. See mama Give me love in the name of love, no giving up, no giving in. Can I call when I feel it down and I need a friend? Can I depend? Don't get shoulders cold, try to make it through this rocky road with the fucking love. I feel alone on the first train, run away, love. My heart is broken, keep up like my kryptonite. For me, trying to make it right. Love, fight, pumping up my heart, that's in my soul. Hurry up, I feel pissed out. Patient, it can be love, I'm in the play. Love, say I'm nothing love, no perfection. Where do the hustle go? Hustle go when daytime is done. The feeling when we crash and burn. Do we stay in love or do I love a turn? I love and follow till the moon and stars up. Make it rain, my love, my love, my love, my love. I love, my love, and follow till the moon and stars up. Make it rain, shower you with my love, my love, my love, my love.
Yes, new music. I always love new music. If you have some new music that you want us to play, then please visit allhustlenofear.com and submit your music. So far, my computer's straight. Thank you for everybody who called me real quick, was like, yo, flip the computer upside down, block that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's alpaca. So we'll hope it works out. We'll know tomorrow. Oh, so Tay, let's talk about you for a little bit. Hey,
Hello.
tell us about your event on the 25th.
Oh. All right. So it is called a 90s sitcom prom.
Mm-hmm.
It is from 8 p.m. to midnight. However, it starts at 4. From 4 to 10, you get to shop vintage, think throwback, think antique, think all things, and that's a free market.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 8 o'clock, we start to open the doors. We have 14 artists, 14 dope artists. We have 2 featured headliners. My beautiful dope Diana and Duka will be taking
And
over.
y'all know who Dope Diana is because I play her music on here all the time.
I don't care if you don't like me.
Okay? Y'all know who Dope Diana is, okay?
Bae.
It's that new. Okay?
Nunu.
Y'all know Dope Diana. Y'all
That
would know
Nunu.
Duka too, but he never returns my
Never.
email to
Never.
send me the music.
Never.
Duka,
But
that's
you can
your
find
fault.
him, Duke's McFly.
Because I've asked you a couple of times.
He's dope.
So
He makes you melt.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Put it out there.
You know what I'm saying? Hey Duke, Dookie Duke, dim dumb Duka, that damn man Duka. Okay?
McFly!
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. We just gonna put that out there, okay?
But
shout out to Tay though, because I've learned of a couple of really dope artists through Tay. Tay is the reason why we have Wasted and Cheesecake. Jay Austin is one of those people that I met at Tay's house. Who else? Dope Diana is one of those folks I met at Tay's house. Huh?
BLS and Milestone.
BLS. I have played Milestone. I have played BLS here on the station. I don't think I met Jay, the barber man, through you, but I think you helped.
He was always at Bonfire.
Yeah, you helped me get him on my show long time ago when we were at the old studio.
A long time ago's days.
Yeah. Teacher Nietzsche said, "Oh man, I love Dope Diana," and Dope Diana loves you too. So Tay has her hand in a lot of different things, and you can tell by the events that she throws. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but tell us a little bit more about your event.
Well, we have some dope hosts. You can tell him about Yo Ferg, but he's amazing.
Yeah, I know who Yo Ferg is. He's the dude in the videos that I've been posting where we was talking about Harriet Tubman got dry coochie.
So you already know the vibes. And then we have special guest Fort Knox. He's always a hype man. He keeps people going. He's been in the industry for about 30, 40 years. He is every platform that I can think of has him as a special guest, so he'll keep the hype up. And then we have the lovely Hood Unicorn with the special interviews, sponsored by Split Light, which is a dope concept, which is a lighter and a splitter. Sponsored drinks by Fiore, Hemp Fiore, which is a hemp vodka. And then what else
Please
do
be
we
careful
have?
if look, if Tay tells you she has a sponsored drink or this is a really dope drink, please be careful. What was that I went the last time I went over there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It wasn't.
Oh, you're talking about the lean from Eastside Stoners?
No. Oh no, that's a whole different. We've had Stoner in here, Stoner
So
Brown.
you
in
already,
here yeah, that no,
so you already know.
no. I'm talking about that drink that white lady gave me in that box.
What was in a box?
It wasn't in a box. She was in the box.
What are you talking about?
At the event space. The purple drink, and it was a Himalayan muskrat hibiscus vodka something.
We have so many moments. We probably remember this later. I have no idea what you're talking about. We have dope art that's going to be sponsored by Sean Moki Artists. He's a dope artist.
Shout out to Sean. He be drawing some real dope ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get him to draw me one day, but I'm gonna tell him I want it to be abstract so it looked like I got big titties.
Oh, okay. And so also have a gaming activation by Thumbstick. It's gonna be dope. So it's a 90s vibe. So I'm gonna tell you the premise behind why I want to do this. It's gonna be a yearly thing. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. My mom was real strict. She told me I couldn't go to dances, proms. If you go to the prom, you'll get pregnant. I just wanted to plan a prom. I wanted to dance.
It wasn't wrong.
I mean, true.
She wasn't wrong.
40 years later, you kind of like see the side. So everybody was pregnant or just had babies. So shout out to mom. But so she told me I couldn't go to the prom. I tried to escape. I literally tried to run away, and she caught me in her Chrysler Baron up the street. I didn't get that very far away. My homegirl had already told me that she was going to let me use her prom dress from junior year. It was a disaster. So I told myself one day we was going to have a prom, and here we are. So it's a 90s prom. I graduated in 97, so yeah.
So I don't remember what I dressed like in the 90s. And I know I've never
Yes,
been
you
cool.
do. Everybody wanted to be Laura Winslow, just like the girls on 90210, because it was the weird shit. It was something that didn't even make sense. It was like a shirt with a shirt on top and then jeans, but then we had extra stuff layered on top of stuff. Like it was like an onion type thing. It didn't make sense. 90s style didn't make sense for us.
Suspenders.
Go Aaliyah.
I was thinking that too, but I don't have no baggy pants.
TLC?
I don't have no baggy pants. And I'm fat in the stomach. You gotta wear a crop top with that.
Just put some plastic on your belly.
Just
wrap some plastic on your belly.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go find a Care Bear t-shirt.
Or suspenders. Urkel. No? Okay, I was just trying. All you have to do is, I'm sorry, let's go back. It is a 90s sitcom prom. That is what you need.
The dyslexia completely missed the word sitcom.
Yes, it's a sitcom prom. So you think of your favorite 90s sitcom is not regular prom dresses. It is 90s sitcom. So you find, that's why I keep mentioning these different types of things. So yes.
I'm gonna dress up like Alf. Okay,
so yes, it's going to be February 25th. Get your tickets now. And here's a dope part. So one of the reasons why I love what Sunshine does, or I'm sorry, you guys know it's Hood Unicorn. She's my sunshine. But one of the reasons why I love what the Hood Unicorn does is because it's more attention to indie artists, people who you don't hear about. And so for the very first time, we'll be able to do something with these 14 artists. But I wanted to switch up things a little bit because sometimes we forget who we are and we forget that what we're doing this for. And so these artists have to survive. They have to eat. They have to be able to put food in their mouth. They have to be able to smoke their blunts, whatever they do, right? So every ticket that's sold actually goes back to them. So the profit, they get to keep their ticket proceeds. So every artist gets up to 30. So if you go to Eventbrite, go to eventbrite.com. It's 90 sitcom, and every artist has a code. So you choose the artist you're supporting, and if you want to see them win, they win. Now, these artists probably don't know because we haven't told them. So if they're listening, that's great because I've told them to pay attention. But the first person to get 30 tickets sold, yes, that's a seductive drum roll, gets a $100 gift card to actually start their LLC.
Oh, that's so dope. That's so dope.
from the
Look
Black
at
Market
you.
Network. You know, trying to do some
Look
little
at you
different
trying
in
to be your own little pinky code.
there. You know,
Like you.
I be sponsoring myself and investing in myself because who else we got? So yes,
Myra from Family Matters. What she look like?
oh my
What
gosh,
she
she was
wear?
just always in Steve Urkel's arms.
I'm going to the damn Goodwill because I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I ain't just got these damn clothes.
Or Party
sitting
City, you
around.
can just find $20. Like you can go to Party City and find some
Party
Play-Doh.
City?
Play-Dohs. I don't know. You
Whatever.
could make you something. You could be a unicorn. You could be what was that? Rainbow. Who was
Rainbow Bright? That was my bitch.
It was
Rainbow
a
Bright was my
show.
bitch.
Was she?
Yes. Okay, here we go. It's time for my favorite segment of the whole week. It's time for Weird Science.
Oh no! Can I get the bottle? Can I get the rest of that bottle?
Don't
Cause
you spill it. Here we go. All right. So Weird Science is where we talk about stuff that's going on in the science and technological community. I said it right. And
no, you didn't.
I did. And then we use, y'all go out and y'all use what I told y'all as pickup lines when y'all meet people out and about. You don't use science as a pickup line?
Pickup?
Yeah.
When's the last time I went out and picked something up? But go ahead and give me something.
She's a great date, though. Oh my
yes,
God.
I mean, if anybody wants to take me out for a date, I'm available.
I'm telling you.
404-246-7181.
Don't say that out loud. No, she really is a good date because every time she done took me out on a date, I be at the date trying to tell her, you gonna try to make me eat your Angela Davis, and I don't like that. Cause you making me feel like I gotta put out. Yeah, yes, you making me feel like I gotta put out.
You don't have to put out.
I add. I'm not one of them dates that just be letting the person spend money on me. I be adding up. I be like, wait a minute, you just paid $45 for us to get in here, and then you bought me food too, and we got on 2 rides.
But we're teaching people about a new kind of relationship. It does exist.
By the end of the day, I'll be like, this bitch just spent $500 today. Oh, I gotta eat her napkin.
Imagine if this kind of relationship actually did exist.
We're gonna have to scissor, you know.
I'm sorry, my blade on my scissor. My blade on my scissor, little dog.
Ladies, let me tell you something. Men ain't the only ones that want you to put out. Women be wanting you to put out when they spend money on you too.
Yeah, because see, she's an exception to the rule. But if me and one of y'all call that number,
you know what I'm saying?
And I had a hysterectomy,
Hey. Oh, damn. Look at you. The mouse trying to act freaky now. All right, y'all. Here we go. So we've got In My Head, Australia, T9 1000, and Mark of the Devil or Will Smith knockoff. Which y'all want to talk about first?
Let's hit with this Will Smith knockoff. What? Not I Am Legend.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Gemini Man?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
No.
All right, so. Oh my God. We have problems.
Yeah.
It's trying.
It's going intermittent.
It's doing what it's doing. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We good.
Heavenly Father in heaven.
All right. Amazon begins a large-scale rollout of palm print-based payments. So you can now pay with your hand. Now you see why I called it Mark of the Devil. Because if you tell your grandma you got a chip in your hand or something and you can pay with your hand, she gonna tell you that's the Mark of the Devil. That's exactly what she gonna say. And I'm saying no. Whoever you are, you need to call me back later. I'm on Earth. And then the other one is that Will Smith in that movie I Am Legend, he paid with his finger.
He did.
You did.
I
keep telling y'all, go back and watch some of these old movies. They'll let you know.
It's actually not old. It is in some places they are taking that as forms of payment. Yes.
Okay, hold on 1 second, ma'am. I'm live on the radio right now. Radio, I gotta put y'all on a break real quick. This is my son's school, and they talking about he gifted, and I want to make sure they know they talking to the right parent because Y'all met my son. Let me go ahead and go to a commercial break real quick, and we will be right back. We're gonna go ahead and play some Londrell Vibrate Higher. Be right back. Vibrate, y'all.
I command all the fathers from all time immortal to be upon us in this moment. I salute the Father in you, 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 Father in you, Father in you. We exalt the Holy Father in us so we can align with the Holy Mother, and we can continue the creation.
All praises to the Most High. I've been raising my vibration, yoga meditation, just sticking to the basics, living in the matrix. It's cynical and crazy, but I've been swimming in amazement, writing all these verses, reversing all my curses, walking in my purpose, doing it on purpose. I'm sure, I'm certain, I'm pure, not perfect. I rise in service of God, I'm a servant, take me high. All praises to the Most High. I've been hustling my whole life. I know the struggle, I know both sides. I'm at your neck like a bow tie. I don't know death, I'm pro-life. I cannot stress, I'm so love and so light and so bright. And me and God are so tight, the light of my life. I'm reaching new heights while I'm reciting my wife. I'm going bravely, ooh, I'm doing greatly. Life's amazing, I guess it is what you make it. This is prayer, this is affirmation. I've been healing, I've been feeling, I've been raising my vibration. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing, I've been praying. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been stacking, I've been saving, I've been healing, I've been praying, meditating, affirmations. I've been raising my vibration. I've been hella patient, meditating, lighting, saging, elevating. That's amazing. Dedication, self-preservation. I'm a walking revelation for every agent in the matrix. I'm a king, I'm a lion, I'm a giant, I'm Messiah, I'm in Zion. I'm prolific, I'm so gifted. I see the vision in my third eye, it's so vivid. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration.
We will rebrand man and shape the future of humanity with the new possibility of fatherhood. So our children can go farther, and our women can be supported as we move forward.
I've been raising my vibration.
Once neglected, now protected, most respected and reflected. Yeah, I've been raising my vibration, healing the hurt, doing the work, never revert. To whack vibes that came first. Peace in your mind, peace in your soul, peace in your home. Keeping it real enough to grow, that's how you'll know. You're raising your vibration, that's how you'll know. Yeah, you're raising your vibration. Transfiguration, out of stagnation. She remembered who she was, that's a daily affirmation. Don't be mistaken, you're still evolving and amazing. Rebirth and genesis, just like a chrysalis. Journey in grace, protecting your space. Trust your intuition. In the liminal space, your ancestors been waiting. Your higher self been praying day by day. Keep raising your vibration, yeah.
I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing, I've been praying. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been stacking, I've been saving, I've been healing, I've been praying, meditating, affirmations. I've been raising my vibration.
need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492 Burger 495. Breaker 49, Breaker 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out. Go, Georgie! Georgie! Yo! Look, let me tell you something.
I don't know where you got it from.
I'm hands on, but I'm also hands off because this is your life, and I need my kids from a very I need my kids to know from a very young age that your life is your life. I'm not here to control it. And love my mom to death. And if my mom is watching or listening or go back and watch and listen to, my mom was very controlling over my life. Tay understands exactly what I'm talking about. We've had these conversations before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have an opinion until I turned 19. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom picked my major in college. Like I didn't really, and that was a very big issue for me when I became a adult, quotation marks, because it went from somebody making every single decision for you to you have a decision. You know what I'm saying? You have an input, and that freaked me out. It really threw me off as a young child. I mean, I remember my mom telling me, "No, you like carrots." No, bitch, I don't like carrots. I don't.
She doesn't like vegetables.
And Brussels sprouts and
she
all
like
this
vegetables.
other stuff. Like I didn't have no choice.
She likes no vegetables. She like potatoes.
Yeah, I don't like.
She likes no vegetables.
No, I don't like mashed potatoes. Like a potato, that's what's up. French fries, cool. But once you mash it and turn it into mush and stuff, I'm not a baby. I don't eat baby food. Like, I'm good. Anyways,
yay, Georgie!
Yay, Georgie! Because the teacher called twice. Like
Bag,
she called
the
bag. And she was like, look, Georgie got a paperwork coming home for him to be tested for the gifted program. And I need you to make sure you fill this out, sign this, and send it back tomorrow. And so, shout out to Georgie. And if you have a kid out there, like I was telling the teacher, I was like, I need you to express to him what it means to be in the gifted program. Because like Tay said, we believe everybody is gifted. Everybody a little smart. You know what I'm saying? I need him to understand why being in these classes would be more appealing to him than being in the classes with all the rest of the stupid kids. You know, I mean, regular kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she didn't mean that. She did not mean that.
Like in regular science class.
She meant ungifted.
In regular science class, and this is perfect because we're doing science and technology right now. In regular science class, only thing we do is, talk about molecules and stuff like that. But in the gifted science class, we play with DNA. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be different shit. Like they got real Bunsen burners and fire in the advanced class because they know y'all understand that fire is hot. In the special ed class, you draw fire.
We're gonna scratch those comments from her with the special ed class. Yeah, parents are watching your kids in your special
regular
ed
class. I didn't mean
she did not mean that.
I meant regular class.
She didn't.
I meant regular science class. Stop playing. Because really what it comes down, what it comes down to is the fact that the teachers don't have enough time to discipline and teach. And so when you move into a gifted class, you're around more people who are interested in learning. And so you have more of a chance to learn, and you're with other kids that can keep up. The teacher don't have to keep coming back and being like, what's H2O? I don't know. What is H2O? I don't know. In the gifted class, they're going to be like, do you want to know if it's a solid, a gas, a vapor? Like what kind of H2O? Like they're going to ask questions. And so I'm looking forward to that for my son. I was never able to be in any of the gifted programs, even though I am definitely on the gifted spectrum. But that's because my mom moved like every other year. And so, you know, none of the teachers knew I was smart because I was new all the time. Like I've always been the new kid, and so I never got a chance to just show somebody that I think beyond the level of regular classes. I would have loved to have been in a gifted program. I would have.
You were in it by yourself. You just didn't know.
Oh yeah, I know. I definitely was in a gifted program, but it was in my own head.
They just didn't have a name for it.
Bowman said, "Yep." In 6th grade, they had my sister and I take a test because I was so talented in reading, music, and playing. I was first chair. I never learned music before, but it seemed natural. Actually, that's what's going on with Georgie too. He's never picked up an instrument before, but he just won an award for the best in class, I guess, for his viola. And so you know, he catches on to music very quickly. You can see him catch the rhythms, you can see him catch beats and stuff like that. You see his mind working, the words that he used. He was able to talk very quickly. At 1 year old, he was making full sentences that other people were like, is he 3? And I was like, no, he's 1. They like, a 1 year old talks like that? And I was like, yeah, because I don't talk to him like a freaking alien. I talk to him like a regular ass person. And then you have Zoe. Zoe's the opposite. Zoe is jazz hands. Zoe is everything creative. Zoe colors, Zoe draws, Zoe braids.
She's so gifted though.
Zoe cuts hair. Zoe makes outfits. Zoe dressed, not this morning, she dressed me yesterday, but Zoe is my
But see, that's the other thing about weird science, because they're both gifted in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, what makes it sucks is that a lot of times
don't pay attention to that.
Even that, but then, now you're in a society where if I don't have a diploma, does that mean that I'm not as equally as smart as the person sitting right next to me? Maybe I couldn't afford to go to school. I might be smarter than you. 9 times out of 10, they are smarter than you, because I'm not stuck to traditional like learning of the basics of everything. I just gone straight to it, like learning straight what it is. And that's why I applaud, that's why I say everybody has their own type of gifted. But yay, Georgie! Explains a lot, because Georgie ain't got time. He ain't got time for all of this. Like, have you ever seen Georgie? Georgie don't look at you like that. He ain't got time. He don't have time.
Very Aquarius.
He ain't got no time.
Very Aquarius.
None.
So going back to what we were talking about Amazon. Amazon will explain its Amazon One palm print checkout system to dozens of Whole Food locations, marking the most significant expansion of the technology that was introduced in 2020. Amazon One allows customers to speedily check out at retail locations using only their palm prints after storing a scan of their hand via an interface at Amazon's kiosk. The palm print data is encrypted and stored on Amazon servers. And before you worry too much about COVID-19 transmission or future pandemics, Amazon One works with when you hover your palm over the scanner, unlike some handprint technology. Let me tell y'all how far behind technology I am. I just now, yesterday, signed up for the when you can put your debit card on your phone. And I had to go to the gas station and pay. And I was like, so how you do this? It's not working. And I didn't realize I had to put the pen in first and then scan. And then when it worked, I was like, oh snap. Okay. Like I am the most technical tech granny you will ever meet. If it's something that I have to learn how to use, then I can become technical on that feature. I will learn that. I am very intelligent for what I have to know. But everything technology, I'm not the same. I'm not the same. No. But this, like, pull up StreamYard. I'll teach you all about StreamYard because I have deep dived into this bad boy. I understand how it works. I pressed all the buttons, turned it on, turned it off, made it work, whatever. But if I don't have to use it, then I'm like, get somebody else to do it. I was scared of putting this on my phone, but I had no other choice but to put it on my phone.
Some places you can't even go swipe. They're like, no, you can't swipe. You got to insert a chip. And I'm like, you can't. Well, your thing is not working. You have to swipe. So if I don't swipe, you into my business? No.
Like, yeah. Like, I be like, y'all weird.
Tap to pay. Everything. Tap to pay. There's some gas stations that don't take cash. Like, it's like, like technology is becoming
it's a thing of the past. It really is. It's becoming money is very weird these days. Now, Amazon Go will expand to 65 Whole Foods stores across California, and the rollout starts in Malibu and Santa Monica, with more locations adopting it in Los Angeles, Santa Cruz, and the Bay Area over the next few weeks. Amazon previously rolled out the tech in a few select locations in California, but never at this scale. So, I got questions. Are we gonna start seeing people like in the movies when they rip your eyeball out so that they can do the eye scan? Are they gonna start cutting off people's hands? Like, are we gonna start still like I can see now somebody take a glove and put your palm print on it, and then they put the glove on and then they scan it. Like, how we doing this? How? Because hackers hack. So how are the hackers gonna hack this one? I got questions.
Oh, it's gonna be hacked regardless.
It's gonna be hacked. How the hackers gonna hack this shit? I want to know.
I mean, like, all you gotta do is store it at one time. And then I'll be very careful because, and y'all may say whatever you want to say, and people laugh at shit that I say. But I'm gonna tell you this: the very first people to start using your fingerprints was hospitals and jailhouses. So you guys have already owned our stuff. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I might already have debt with my fingerprint. Be like, how I got a debt? Oh yeah, we already used it to clear off some other debt.
You get the Elmer's glue, and then you put it on the person's hand while they sleep, and then you peel it off and put it on your hand, and then go shopping.
My friend watched a lot of crime shows, clearly, or a lot of CSI. What did you say?
No, that's not how you do it. I want to know how you gonna hack the hand. That's what this one's gonna be called.
You ain't gonna know. You just found out how to add a debit card to your phone.
So I'm not gonna hack the hand. It ain't gonna be me.
Who gonna hack the hand?
Who gonna hack the hand?
Who's gonna hack the hands? It's already hacked. It's already hacked. It's already hacked.
Who gonna hack the hand?
It's already hacked. Everything is. It's already hacked.
I'm curious. I want to know. Thank you, Teacher Anitra. Teacher Anitra said, "Mom, you're doing such a good job." Can you call my mom and tell her that though? Like, you already know how this goes. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, because as a mom, we do think we messing our kids up. I'm a firm believer that I'm gonna mess my kids up. It's my job to. And the reason why I feel like I'm gonna mess my kids up is because I've said it before. If you do a perfect job with your kids have nothing to strive to be better than. We're trying to be better than our parents because they messed us up. They did the best job that they can. I'm obviously gonna mess my kids up. I'm doing the best job that I can, but hopefully I mess them up in good ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody
different. You know, I don't think that I messed my kids up. I don't think that. I know that my kids were.
Oh, you don't think that, but let them sit on somebody's couch and start talking.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think that I messed them up because I know that my kids are a reflection of me, and I don't think that it's a version of messed up. I just think that it's a version of them. They can be better than me. I don't think that I'm messed up. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then everybody on this world is messed up.
Oh, we're all messed up.
But what I can say is,
weird.
Do I want my kids to be better than me? Yes. Do I see my kids being better than me? Yes. Like, on some real stuff.
Do I want them? I want them. Awesome though.
Like, you have
awesome.
I'm retarded.
Like, for real.
My kids are my parents.
Her son is so cute. He is so cute. Your daughters are cute too, but I look at boys and girls, but
don't say that. She don't mean she look at boys like
that.
This is the air, so we need to. I used to walk around when I used to manage restaurants.
Kids are grown too. They're not children. They're grown. They're like she looked like.
I know you ain't hear that 19-year-old boy just locked down with that 76-year-old woman, so don't even do that. Yes, they made it official. A 19-year-old boy just made it official with a 76-year-old billionaire.
Oh, well, Google it. Shit, I would have locked down that rich coochie too. I would have locked. He's 19 and she's a billionaire? Add me to the wheel. I'll crunch it.
Look at Cher.
Oh, I'll crunch and munch that old dry coochie all day.
Cher getting that. She getting that rare. She getting that cougar. She getting that cheetah.
Oh, wait. Is Cher? That's different. Cher will outlive us.
Yes. Because she's got you, babe. I've got you, babe. She's got all.
If you don't believe in vampires, Cher. Okay, so is there a place that you just know in your head you will never visit?
Yes, I think it's anywhere in Asia because, and I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, minus Tokyo and Japan, Hong Kong. I saw a movie that has got me scarred. The movie with was it Claire Danes when her and her friend, me and you could never ever go there because there was two friends and one was always had a lot of mouth and one was real quiet, and they found them some ganja, and one of the tourists met with them, and some way somehow it was in their backpack, and they got detained to go home.
You do not want to go to jail in China.
And jail is life. It's actually, I think it was a true story, and she's still over there, so they had to make a choice. So the one's family was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna get you out," and so she was like, "You gotta get so and so out," and so she was like, "No, she's always been a troublemaker, or whatever." So she had to. There was a time, and one had to. They would let one go as long as the other knew that she had to stay. And so, yeah, no, because if I go over there, we go there together, we coming back. Now, I probably might hide you or eat you because you're not leaving without me. But I'm sorry. It might be another reason why I was raised overseas. I'm an international type. That's what I love. I love to travel, but I've been hesitant even with COVID. I'm just scared. I mean, it's always that situation. I can't, like Brittany Griner, like shout out to you. Like because of stuff like that, I am fearful. And people were like, "Oh, I can never have." What you mean?
Definitely.
And I ain't the one. I'm claustrophobic, so I'm just no.
I've been to jail one time, and it was so stressful that I can't even watch Orange Is the New Black. I can't even watch that show without sweating. I swear to God, I literally go into a panic attack.
I was in there for 26 hours. I thought I was in there for 3 months. And they was like, "Calm down." I was like,
went in on a Thursday night, got out on Sunday, and was like, we'll never. The moment the girl told me, "Hey, don't drink the juice because I think they be putting something in the juice to make us have yeast infections." What? Bitch, I'm not eating nothing here. When I got out of jail, I was starving. My dad was like, "What you want to do?" I said, "Go eat." I want a Big Mac filet of fish, quarter pounder cheeseburger, icy cold milkshake. I want it all.
That has to be a show though. You got the craziest things you get locked up for because you don't even know.
It wasn't even my fault. But look, okay, so on my list of places that I don't think I'm ever gonna go is Australia.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Every time
the
I
Aborigine.
Look, Australia and Florida. Every time you see a headline that says Australia, it's some shit we don't with. Okay,
we don't with.
We don't. No, I said no.
I know.
Yeah, we don't with it. You know what I'm saying? It be big ass spiders, big ass chinchillas, big snakes, just stuff.
All right, I got one. Abu Dhabi. I don't. Hanky told me he went.
Peed on. I'm not getting peed on.
What? Fuck that. I can't. You can't smoke that. Oh. No.
Oh, I was just saying I can't get peed on. Anyways, let me tell y'all what's going on in Australia now. There was a missing radioactive capsule. Just another reason not to go to Australia. They done lost a radioactive capsule in the country. Listen to this. Authorities in Western Australia. I know that's not how you say that. Australia.
Oh my goodness. It's 9:20.
Say they have found a tiny radioactive capsule that went missing last month. Emergency services had literally found a needle in the haystack, they said. A huge search was triggered when the object was lost while transported along a 870-mile route across the state. Authorities released a close-up picture of the pea-sized capsule. Get somebody else to do it. Which they would call it's a pea-sized capsule.
And you lost it.
No. Which would cause serious harm if handled on the ground among many pebbles. A serial number enabled them to verify they had found the right capsule, because we would hate that it was another one missing, which was 6 millimeters or 0.24 inches in diameter and 8 millimeters long. Baby, that's this. They found something this big.
That big.
It contains a small quantity of cesium-137, which could cause skin damage, burns, or radiation sickness.
Oh my
Mining
goodness.
giant Rio Tinto apologized for losing the device. Hey, we sorry. We sorry.
And see that right there, just that right there, no matter what people try to tell you, that is not the first time, isn't the last time. And if that's that, well, oof. Oh, I got a drink on that one because I'm not okay with that one.
That is crazy. Let me tell you something.
I have to ask you a question though. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go for it.
You said Amsterdam. I'm sorry. You said Australia and Florida.
Them is two places where when you hear the headline, it's some bull fracking knuckle coming underneath it. I seen a headline the other day that said Florida gator swims, and that was enough. But I kept reading. Florida gator, and not gator like the team, like alligator. Florida alligator swims with knife in skull. It's an alligator riding around in the Florida Everglades with a doggone knife sticking out the top of it. And folks trying to figure out, are they going to try to go get it? And no.
They are.
No.
They are.
Leave him alone. He is fine. You wear your jewelry, he wear his. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm not. Because how did it get there?
Somebody was trying to stand. Was trying to go in their house.
So where are they? Because I'm not going by the place of where they are.
Well,
I'm not about to be in the same position.
Maybe they're inside of him and they tried to get their way out. He wasn't leaving without a snack.
You having a bad day? Go Google Florida man.
Oh my goodness.
Just go Google Florida man. It's a perfect way for you to realize that you're not as dumb as you thought you were.
Wow.
Go Google Florida man. I promise you. It'll send you in the way. But every time I hear Australia in the headline, I already know it's about to be some foolishness. It really is. Since we've been talking about the mark of the devil, just curious, how bad do you need social media?
I'm kind of glad you asked that because, as of lately, I've been trying to decipher if I want to cancel my social media. It's actually toxic. It's all hell.
It is.
It actually is one of the worst things. It's perfect because we're two old heads. We didn't have this growing up. If we had something to say, we'll see you at school, or I'll see you outside your neighborhood, or I'm going to say it to your face. And since we become like all this social media and stuff and all this crazy stuff, I don't know any real people. That's why I have to associate with her because I don't know no real people.
Keyboard cowboys.
I don't know any real people.
Well, guess what? They're coming out with a brain implant that could allow you to use social media with your mind.
I'm so ready for it to be 10 o'clock so I can tell you how I really feel. What?
You can tell the people how you really feel.
No, because there's 3 words that we can't use in this radio station, and those are the 3 I would use.
What the fuck?
That is, you gotta stop.
Scientists have developed a brain implant that is thinner than a human hair and would allow you to use social media with your mind. The highly experimental chip is designed for paralyzed or mute patients or people with paralysis who cannot use their limbs to communicate via computer.
Oh my God.
But it would also allow healthy people to use social media with the power of their mind alone. It differs from the brain implant created by Elon Musk's company because the procedure is less invasive and the chip sits on the surface of the brain rather than in the tissue. The implant, called the Layer 7 cortical interface, is a strip of flexible, thin film material like a peach of Scotch tape. The strip has electrodes on and has a thickness that is 1/5 of a human hair, which helps it conform into the brain's surface without damaging any tissue. The implant To implant the device, surgeons make a very thin slit into the skull and slide it in as if they're putting a letter in the box. Precision CEO Michael Magger told CNBC the slit is less than 1 millimeter thick, which means patients don't even need their head shaved to have it put in. He said, I think it's a big advantage compared to technologies that require, for example, a craniotomy, removing a significant portion of the skull, which takes a lot of time and has a lot of risk of infection. I've never met anyone who wanted a hole drilled in their skull. The device works by collecting brain signals, interpreting them, and outputting commands to a connection machine depending on the brain signal received. Because scientists can easily increase the number of electrodes on the strip, it could be used to treat other neurological conditions. The implant is also reversible if patients change their mind. But would social media let you? That was me. That wasn't them. The device has successfully decoded brain signals in animals, and Precision hopes to get FDA approval to test the implant in humans in the next few months. So, my question is, would you put social media in your brain?
I barely want it on my phone. And you want to sit here.
Could you imagine never being able to turn off TikTok? And it just gets stuck on that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Like, I would like to, can we, what's, is something wrong with him? Like, what made him come up with this? Is Mr. What's his name? Mr. Miger, who are you? Like, where did you come from? Like, what made you think that you wanted to, of all things, wanted to actually put this in someone's head? And and it goes back to before. I remember working for Verizon, and I remember working for a company that was outsourced. And before Apple came out with the first iPhone,
yeah, we remember before iPhones.
Apple came to us and they had and they told us the goods and the bads and the pros and the cons. And I'm just thinking about the Apple phone itself. Up until last year, I had an iPhone, and I don't get the iPhone because my kids don't talk to me because I'm green. I literally have to have a conversation with my kids only with the iPhone. But social media, ew.
It took me a very long time to get a touch screen. I stayed on my BlackBerry. I had one that flipped up and you could still press the buttons and everything. Yes. I stayed with that schnip as long as I could until Sprint actually told me that I had to upgrade because they didn't. Mm-hmm. They couldn't.
The network.
The network wouldn't work on those phones anymore. Mm-hmm. They had upgraded too high. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't had an upgrade in years because I love that freaking phone. And then the next upgrade was something like this. And I was so mad. And I kept saying, what happens when the phone don't want you to touch it no more? And everybody always laughed at me like it was something funny. But then here you go with iPhones, and iPhone will send a bug to your phone, and all of a sudden, it don't matter what you're doing, the phone don't work. You know what I'm saying? And because they want you to upgrade to the new phones. And so they send a bug in it. And I kept telling y'all that too. I was like, they gonna send bugs to these phones so that you have to upgrade. And that's exactly what started to happen. Mm-hmm. And so I would give for my BlackBerry back. I really wish BlackBerry would come back as a company and create a new phone line.
I mean, BlackBerry is a company.
Well, but they're not. You know what I mean.
So one of the best phones ever was not even that one. Was the very first one, and that was the Alta. It was the flip one. It's a flip phone, and I'm mad that I can't even tell you what it is because I used to say it all the time. It was a green screen. It was the very first one. It was a block, and all it did was make calls and receive calls.
The Sidekick?
Nope.
No.
It is all black, and I want to say it's I'll tell you in a few seconds.
Man, I remember when them phones first came out with the regular you could flip it up and it had an actual T9 keyboard on it. Man,
that's what I'm talking about.
My husband had one of them.
The green screen?
Yeah, when we was in high school, and I was like, this nigga is rich.
Yes.
He is rich. Cause no, I had a regular Nokia. Mm-hmm. I had a pager too. That's how old I am. Ty B said, I love the flip so much. I got the Galaxy now. You got a Galaxy flip phone? Like the one that open up like a book? I'm scared of that. Because you see, I just spilled liquid in my damn computer. I am clumsy. I'm afraid that I mess around and try to open it the wrong way or something like that. Plus, I'm really big on the camera. And I heard the camera ain't as good as the S21 camera. Because this camera right here is great. This is an amazing camera. I love it.
I want a beeper. I'm bringing beepers back.
Hey, I mean, if we could, that would be really dope. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with unplugging sometimes from technology.
StarTech. Motorola StarTech was the very first, that one.
Yeah, buddy.
And it wasn't about messages. You couldn't, like, it was a call, very simple phone calls, hang up. But again, that's the reason why I say, Mr. Michael, you must have had a lot of personal issues. And I would like to talk to you about that because you must have no life and you have no friends. And I'm so sorry for you and I pray for you. But I will tell you that I will do all that I possibly can to make sure that no one puts that thing in their brain around me.
And you're not
going to.
You're not going to clown me because when you get on social media, you got a red bar. And when I get on social media, my bars is blue. And you know that I'm still using social media on my phone, but you using social media in your head. I don't give a damn.
But
I don't care. You not. And iPhone users, y'all can try to bully me all y'all want to. I'm in a thread with nothing but iPhone users. My whole family has iPhone. And they always make fun of the fact that mine is whatever color and theirs is whatever color. And the only thing I get mad at is stop emphasizing my shit.
Have you ever tried to get out the thread?
No.
Try to.
You can't? Why not?
It's one of those crazy things. I found so many different reasons, so many different things with iPhones. But if you are not, if an iPhone person creates a thread and you're in the thread as a green, you can't take yourself out. They have to remove you. Trust me, I've learned these different things. It's so much. But I have one thing to say about weird science. Side note: if anyone's going to talk about weird science, anyone who agrees with me, please let the Hood Unicorn know on All Hustle No Fear with a thumbs up or a star. Does everyone think that the Mercedes-Benz Stadium looks like a Decepticon?
I think that is the ugliest building in Atlanta.
Turn the actual Mercedes sign, and I promise you that a non-transformer like Bumblebee's nemesis is going to come and be like, I promise you one day it's going to happen. I just see it. I just know it. And I want to get paid on the radio at 9:34. I'm letting you guys know one day it's going to happen. That Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta is actually a Decepticon. Think about it. Look at the rooms. Look how it's made. Look how it retracts. Look how it opens and closes. Falcons don't win that many games. Sorry.
I've never been inside that building.
Oh, we gotta get you in there.
I've never been.
We just
inside,
like the suite to go drink and stuff, whatever.
Building.
You ain't missing nothing.
So, Raw Country said, "I miss my chocolate. It had a radio transmitter before all the cars had Bluetooth."
No, most people you old. Like people don't know what that is. Like we really know what it is, but they don't know what that is.
You telling your age, bruh. Ty B said, I don't think I'd ever get an iPhone. I don't have to think about it. I know I will never ever get an iPhone. Never. Like, so even when I call to upgrade my phone, the first thing they start talking about is iPhones, and I be snapping on. I'll be like, don't tell me nothing about anything iOS. I only want either Samsung or I might take an LG.
I'm a samurai.
LGs. A samurai?
Mm-hmm. You like that, didn't you? Samsung and iPhone. She's not the only crazy one. She just keeps me hidden.
Are we going to, since I don't, okay, so look.
Oh, God.
Look, here we go.
We're not eating no fufa. No fufa.
I'm not about to eat your fufa.
You always want to eat ramen fufa. What?
No, it's breakfast time. Let's go get breakfast or brunch or something.
Oh, you want to get up on the guts in the belly?
Because I don't have a 12 o'clock show that I have to
Oh, now she has time for me.
I got time. I don't have to leave immediately. And my kids is in school. And I don't have to be back here again until...
Sure, we can't eat unless I do certain things.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. Okay, let's see. It is time for Ask the Hood. Let me go ahead and pull up some Ask the Hoods so I can give you guys some good advice. Shout out to Ears to the Street. He said this is the best morning show ever. Hey Ears, we're working on something. I know you're in Alabama, but we're working on something, so I'll hit you up about that. Three's a company. I'm using that word again. Three's a company. That was.
Hey, we need to be like Oprah and Gail, and just like doing like weird stuff around the city and just like document it.
Oprah and Gail eat each other's Angela Davis.
And that's why Stedman can't get nothing. I had me a Stedman. Anyway,
What's that? I'm just trying to find this next Ask the Hood. Just give me a second. Hold on. I'm getting there. My computer's still running a little slow from the water. Okay. All right, here we go. Would I be the asshole? Meaning you haven't done it yet, but you're thinking about doing it. Would I be the asshole for denying an employee time off? Okay, look. I'm gonna start this off by saying this. You can deny it, but just because you deny it don't mean the employee ain't gonna show. It's still gonna show up. Because I'm telling you right now, you can deny me all you want to. Make me hoe.
Why are you denying them?
Exactly.
Like, did they let you know? Like, would you want to be denied? I mean, ask like
exactly.
where are they going? Like, like why are you going to deny them? You don't even know where they're going.
Let's see. Here we go. My subordinate, Jane, has been taking a lot of time off to go with her daughter to medical appointments. Her daughter is 2 years old, and her spouse doesn't take the time because he makes more. So they prioritize his job. And even though he's a lawyer who could work from home, he's distracted by kids if he does that. First of all, don't tell nobody what they can do in their home. You talking about, well, he a lawyer, so he can work from home. You don't know that.
I was about to ask you, like,
who gonna talk to the judge while Coco Melon playing in the back? Who, ma'am? How? No. My client deserves better than that. Okay, so first of all, kiss my ass on that one. Stop telling me what's going on in my house and what my household can do. Okay. My subordinate Mary has been responsible for picking up Jane's slack when she's out or just distracted. And recently, Mary expressed frustration and feelings of burnout because Jane is so flaky lately. We are super short-handed, and so it's not an option to use someone else. But you can't hire somebody else. Or I bet you Jane wouldn't be that tired. Mary wouldn't be that tired if when Jane ain't there, you give Mary Jane's pay. I'm just saying. I got to do Jane's work. And Jane can't do it. But you still expect me to do my work. I think I should get paid for Mary and Jane. No?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I mean,
so Jane requested a week off from work because her daughter will be getting glasses for the first time.
How accurate are you of this information? Like you said,
there's no way to grant that without severely overloading Mary again. And my thought to deny Jane's request with a compromise that she can have the actual day of the optometrist. Yeah, optometrist off. I figure her husband can watch her daughter and call if there's an issue with the glasses. It's not like glasses is a major surgery. Again, don't tell people what's going on in their house. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, so look, this is my thing. I'm not even going to answer you because you have no ability to do anything. Because you could tell Jane that she got to come to work and Jane just going to be like, well, I'm not coming. And her husband's a lawyer, so she'll just let him be the breadwinner and fuck that job. And you're still in the same place. What I would like to do is I'd like to talk to Mary. Mary, I need you to come to the front of the congregation, okay? Mary, you got some things you can do. One, don't do Jane's work no more. Let the work pile up until Jane get to work and then she can do her work. Two, send Jane's work home with her. Since Jane got to be at home and you felt like Jane's husband could do the work from home, why Jane can't do the work from home? Three, quit, Mary. you not quit the job, but I need you to get sick. The same week Jane gets sick. See what I'm talking about here? It's a lot of easy ways to fix this. And I'm not talking about just get sick. I'm talking about go to work for 10 minutes and then walk the fuck out. Because I'm first going to give you an opportunity. Am I going to get paid Jane's pay today? Nah, we can't do that. Okay, bet.
Okay.
And I'm walking out. It's the end of the day.
Coming from a corporate perspective.
You come from whatever you want to come from. I'm getting this solved.
And coming from the other, just being in the other shoe, first and foremost, what was your, when you were doing this, what did you even stipulate? What did you even say from the beginning of what the stipulations was for requesting time off or someone being allowed to be time off? Because if someone has time off, you don't get to regulate what they do in their time. I mean, you can either accept it or you can deny it. You know?
I agree with that. And you in these people's business.
Yes, you're too much in these people's business, and that's actually. And I ask that because that's actually the one thing that you fear from, especially like myself, like in this current moment. I would have a problem with my employer dictating my personal and telling me I can and can't. I can ask your permission. You can say yes or no. I can follow protocol, but you don't get to allow and figure out my life because you have an assumption of it. That's just like someone saying, "Hey, you should pay me more because of blah 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 blah." We should not do that. And I think that's a lot. That's a reason why a lot of people choose to go independent and be an entrepreneur, because we try to dictate to people what they can and can't do, and that's not us. Especially if we're trying to operate like we're a corporation. And if you're in a corporation and you're a small business and you try to do things like that, the best thing we can do right now, especially after COVID, is be understanding. Like, definitely be understanding. I would
especially with so many people understanding and realizing that, you know, family can be gone in the next moment.
Girl.
You know what I'm saying? So if you think I'm going to choose this job over you, you've got an issue. Now, as management, if you're realizing that Jane is having this issue chronically, why not hire somebody else? That would be the most intelligent thing to do, even if they're part-time, and you let them know specifically, I need you here for when this person isn't available.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you got to have somebody else. Why do you keep just putting it, excuse me, last of the why do you keep putting this just on Mary? Is there no one else that can do this? And I still go back to what I say in the beginning, pay Mary more. I bet you if you raise Mary's pay, she won't complain. I wouldn't.
I second that. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
give me what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not even saying that you have to do it like for Mary's whole job, just on the days where Mary got to do Jane's job. If Jane ain't gonna be here, she need to relinquish this check, damn it. Because you can't just force me to do somebody else's job and do my job and give me the same pay. That's not what I signed up for. And that's when you start getting malpractice
suits.
No, not malice practice. Well, it is malice practice, but it's a thing on Reddit too, where bosses be telling people that they got to do stuff. And so folks be like, all right, I'm gonna do it exactly the way you asked. Because the boss don't realize I'm doing way more than you asked, and now you trying to be funny about this shit, so I'm gonna be exact. You know what I'm saying? Like when bosses be like, oh, you got to be here on time for work, but they don't realize that you've been clocking in 30 minutes early to get this shit working, because you know that you got to be here 30 minutes early to get it working. Now you talking about, oh, I got to clock in on time. Bet then, and I ain't doing none extra. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't think that she feels
malice
like
compliance,
this,
that's what it's
and
called.
if you don't think that she feels like this, I would highly advise you to watch Horrible Bosses 1 and 2.
Because I'm telling
they
you,
let you know, like
these
bosses, like
keep playing with me.
Be very careful. Just be very careful.
Keep playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So, Q said, no, you about to lose that employee. You gonna lose, and I absolutely agree. What's up, Chef Q? And he also said, yeah, it's a transformer. I wish it would transform our football team into Super Bowl winners, though.
But they're not. Sorry. I'm sorry, you Falcons fans. You can say whatever you want to say.
That's funny. Y'all, where can we go for brunch or breakfast? It's breakfast. Where can we go for breakfast this morning? Nothing real expensive. I only got like $20.
Where's some nice
Nice sit down. You know what I'm saying? With some berries and shit.
Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about Atlanta restaurants right now.
No.
I don't even want to do it to y'all. I don't even want to do it to y'all.
We could go to Chef Q's restaurant, but it ain't open till like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Oh wow, Chef Q.
I'm lying. What time Italiana open up? But that's Italian food. I want breakfast. I don't want no flan.
What? Flan is.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
Tiramisu.
My sister used to call it tsunami.
That's
funny.
Right. That's what it's gonna feel like when it come back. This is all hustle, no fear. On Hits 92.3. It is the end of the show, so you know I just gotta let you know a couple of things about us. One, if you are a musician and you have music and you want it played on this show, if you are a business and you want to advertise on this show, or if you are an interesting ass person and you want to be interviewed on this show, all you have to do is visit allhustlenofear.com. You're either going to be a guest, you're going to be an advertiser, or you're going to submit your music, and we would love to be able to promote you right here on this show. Okay, we have an event coming up. It's on February 25th. Tell them all about it, friend.
The 90s sitcom prom.
Where can they buy their tickets?
Eventbrite.
How much are they?
They start at $15.
And ticket proceeds go to?
All of the artists.
All right, there we go. There we go. And is there anything else I need to be letting people know about?
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned because starting next month, it's going to be WAP Sundays, baby. I sound like that dog.
WAP Sundays?
Swap Sundays. Ask me what WAP means.
No.
Sure you can.
Okay. What does WAP mean?
Women with a purpose.
That's WWAP. That's
we don't say the that Y WAP.
We got that WAP. We got to come back.
I'm gonna come back and see my friend.
No, we're definitely going to talk about that because I got some ideas about that, and we can talk about that today. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in yet again to another successful show of All Hustle, No Fear. If you don't know, this is episode 488. I can't wait. 500 episodes is on the way.
Oh, it's a party for 500. I come back for the party. I'll bring some champagne. We'll have some mimosas, some little. You have a little party up in here.
I say mimosas.
Some fruit, some things.
Yeah.
Okay, celebration.
Exactly. Celebrate.
Bet. So on your 500 show, I'll see if I can get Duka out. See if I can have him serenade. I'll get Duka out. I'll pay for him to come out.
Duka don't love me like I need Duka to love me.
Duka does not even promote himself. He doesn't even.
I know.
If you listen to his music and go his page, he'll break all the lyrics up and stuff down and whatever. But when it comes time to promotion, my show.
All right, y'all, we getting out of here, but we will see you tomorrow. It's Friday, and you already know we with the fun and the we on Fridays. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. So All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. Real quick before we go, y'all make sure y'all tune in today at 5 o'clock. We have the Culturally Dope Show. And then at 7 o'clock, we have the very last show of Gumbo Radio. This is going to be their last show on the Hits 92.3 platform. And it's also Ash's birthday. So we're going to have some fun in here tonight. I'm definitely going to miss them, but they've gotten some opportunities and they're moving on and doing great things with their show. So we're proud of them, but we're also going to be sad to see them go. So you can tune in one more time to the Gumbo Radio Show tonight. Make sure you tune in to two dope ass girls on Culturally Dope Radio Show, and we will see you tomorrow. Deuces.
Good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, and every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
On it, like, can you hear me?
I just wanna win it. Go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. Win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. Living with my eye open, still struggling to see light. That blind bat behind you, but they don't know that I bite. Them short shorts are quite tight. Your mama never taught right. Her head full of false hair, her mind full of starlight. Star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish he would get with me tonight. Don't wanna struggle, man, no fights, just spotlights and hot times. Drive by, don't duck, cause I'm the spiritual figure. The country melisma can't fuck with you if you pull the triggers, that's ignorant. Yeah, nigga, I mean, they seen the opportunity, so I stepped up and seized it. Now I'm trying to finish this so I can get back to school shit. My parents kinda think that my rapping is cool shit. Glad they on my side, but they don't see that I do this. If I had a chance, don't you think I would use it? Hell yeah. These niggas swearing I'm foolish, but they just want me to do it. They waiting on me to prove it. Just wanna win it. Go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. Win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas. The struggle never ends, but yet my happiness seems to grow. Got my family all around me, and through me that love shall flow until the day I grow enough to break society's chains. In my pocket a little fame, in the other a watching rain. At this point I don't give a damn. I won on every level. I found out all the secrets. I collected all the medals. Yet to you I'm still a peddler, a very unfit young woman. Yet I do everything I need to keep the ball rolling. I feel frozen, I shouldn't smoke today. You think I'm in your face but I'm so far away. Wear my long sleeves, no scars today. You love me flaws and all, but flaws is all I have. You clutching onto me but you tell me not to crab. You wanna know the word but you ain't never felt the grass. Connect to the atmosphere for your sins past. Wake up from your dreams, take your ass to class. Win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for. I just wanna win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for. I just wanna win it, go back home and spend it with all of my family, my kinfolk, my bitches. We did it, we going home with the riches. Feed my family on Sundays and get them something for Christmas.